Hello and welcome to this training video in which we will learn how to make a one-on-one fusion meeting.
This skill is key for the daily work in the business, and it perfectly complements with the home meetings to get your 425.
The first thing to consider is your personal appearance. Remember to attend dressing formally. You don't necessarily have to wear a suit and tie or a dress, but the way you dress, talk, and walk should reflect self-love. And remember that there are no second chances to give a good impression. The second item is a very important one. Just relax. Keep this in mind. There is no bad presentation for a good prospect, and there is no good presentation for a bad prospect, which means that no matter what you do, if your prospect is looking for an opportunity to become an entrepreneur, then he or she will consider fusion as an option. On the contrary, if your friend is not looking for an opportunity, regardless of what you do, he or she won't see fusion as an option. So just relax. You should just focus on the three things that are under your control: forms, stories, and tasting the products. As simple as that. Alright, so let's get to the point. The use of the forms has 4 different parts. 1. Break the ice and identify interests. 2. Talk about the company and the business. 3. Talk about the products and taste them. 4. Talk about how to go big in this business, which means leverage and freedom. Now let's discuss each of these parts. These 2 parts of the form will help you break the ice and identify their interests and make your prospects be curious about the residual income and freedom. You may start with questions like, so tell me, what do you do? Why are you interested in starting a business with us? What would it be the desired income that would allow you to solve problems at home? How much would be an extra income that will make you feel that you're going well in this business? If your prospect doesn't open up, then you do. How? By telling your story. You can mention how you were before finding out about fusion, the things you saw, and what you told your sponsor when he asked you the same questions. Well, let me tell you that when they asked me the same thing, I didn't know how to answer either, but I realized that with $500 monthly, I could make a difference at home. Back in that time, I wanted to move, I wanted to go on vacation with my family, or I wanted to pay off my debts, and so on. Tell your partner about you and then ask, what would it be for you? And then let the person answer. This part of breaking the ice and identifying interests is very important. Remember that this person is your friend and you need to know how much he or she wants to earn, so based on that, you can explain more about the business. Now that you know the exact amount of money, you can go to the next part of the form, the cash flow quadrant. Explain that there are 4 different ways to make money, like being an employee or having a small business. These are very good ways, but if they don't work, they basically don't make any money. I mean, they exchange time for money, and with time, that could become a problem. Then there is another group of people who have already built a business over the years, and this business may be working without them being present all the time. I mean, they are business owners or investors. They use leverage in the business that they have built, and they receive residual income. That is freedom. Similarly, we have found a way to create the same residual income and the same freedom. And then you go to the next part of the form. Fusion is a Latin American company which has expanded throughout the region. It was founded by Mr. Álvaro Zúñiga Benavides, a businessman with more than 25 years of experience in the food industry, who has created a revolutionary and unique concept of nutraceutical drinks in the world. Now it's time to reassure your prospect, making him or her feel confidence by talking about the soundness of our business. This is not a company that was founded yesterday or by unexperienced people. We have undoubtedly the best leadership represented by different people from different countries in the world, and the most interesting and fair payment plan of the market. you should tell your partner that you will explain all of that in detail later. We distribute nutraceutical products, and the idea is to make them well known worldwide. We distribute all over the country and internationally using virtual tools like a replicating website, for example. But this is not only based on the traditional direct sales. On the other hand, Fusion provides us with a system and different tools so you can expand your business globally, and our income relies on leverage. But before explaining the strategy of expansion, let me tell you about some of the products that we have so you can decide if they have the potential of being sold worldwide. And so in that moment, you can take out a catalog and briefly read it with your partner. Don't make the mistake of spending an hour describing each of the ingredients of the products. Remember, you should just talk about how the product flavor is and what is it good for. You can start by asking, do you have any friend that suffers from digestive problems? Do you know any person who likes energy drinks? Or do you know anyone who suffers from stress? Do you know people who like to take care of their skin? This is not about turning your new business partner into an expert in the products on that specific day, but making him see the potential of our market, the potential of expanding his or her business worldwide. I mean, everyone will want some of this. This is the idea that you should transmit. When you start reading the catalog, you can also start inviting him or her the products. Talk about how they taste and mention some products of immediate effect. Talk about how tasty they are. Edify the fact that we don't use any sugar or any synthetical food additives. You're actually consuming a unique fusion of fruits and herbal extracts in the whole world. To finish, it is time to explain how to go big in this business. You can ask him or her if he wants to just buy the products, or if he would like to hear how to make a good income out of it, how to receive residual income, and how to take advantage of leverage as you described before, getting the financial freedom described in Quadrant 3 SBI.
If the person agrees and says something like, yes, of course, then you take up the form, How to Earn Money with Fusion.
If you've already seen it, you'll realize that it's really easy to explain. You should explain Fusion like this. We'll start with the direct sales bonus. Here we can obtain an income of maximum 50% per sale. Look at the income chart per box according to your discount and do the math. How much would you get by selling 25 boxes? That's awesome. Now add that to the income you get from the preferred customer bonus. If you sold 25 boxes or 500 points in 4 weeks, Fusion will pay you $100 more, and now you are Pro 1. Now, consider that in Fusion, it's not only about the simply traditional sales of products. We use a sales mechanism inspired in dropshipping. That is, you contact the customer with the company, and it is the same company the one in charge of generating the payment, the delivery, and the whole post-sale process. Yes! You only have to direct your customer to your personalized virtual shop so your customer can shop, pay, and get their products at home by using internet. We even have the option of auto-ship. Pay attention! If your customer already understood that Fusion products represent a healthy lifestyle and are to consume for an undetermined period of time, you can invite him or her to register their personal card in the virtual platform so they get their products every month. You guys won't have to worry. Fusion will deliver the products he or she wants every single month. Can you picture reaching 25 boxes in AutoShip? Do you imagine Fusion automatically sending 25 boxes to different customers and you getting paid for that? That's your price for having worked really hard once and then being able to receive residual income forever. You start earning money through residual income without even having a team. Of course, by forming and developing Fusion entrepreneurs, your income will grow exponentially. We introduce now the Professional Pack Bonus. It's very simple. If you sponsor someone with 100 points, you get $25. If you sponsor someone with 300 points, you get $75. And if you sponsor someone with 600 points, you get $150 immediately. It means you get paid 25% of the points your sponsor buys. How much would you earn if you only sponsor 5 people? You can add that to the direct sales bonus and the preferred customer bonus. Should we go on? Once you have your team with you, guess what's next? Exactly. Now we have to support them to make as much money as you. You have to be with them in their presentations so they get customers and business partners. Look, if your 4 business partners reach Pro 1, the company will praise you with the rank Team Builder Pro 2, and your income will be higher at $650. What's the first thing you would do with that money every month? The next part is even simpler. Yes, we have to do more of the same. Now that you are Team Builder Pro 2, guess what's next? Exactly. Now you have to support them to reach that level as well. If out of your 4 Pro 1s, 2 of them reach Team Builder Pro 2, you are now Leader X Pro 3. This is like a Lego game. You have to place the pieces, and in this case, all the pieces should be at least in the Pro 1 position. That is earning good money, using leverage through technology and the same company. A Leader X Pro 3 has an average income of $1,700. Great, isn't it? At this level, I suggest you start studying what to do with your money so you don't waste it. But on the contrary, you can save it and make it grow. We're doing great. Now you are Leader X Pro 3. Do you want more? Let me tell you that the Leader X rank already qualifies for the country leadership bonus. That is, all of the people who reached the Leader X Premier and Elite Leader ranks will share a 2.5% of the Fusion country sales. Yes, you heard well. From all the sales your country made, Fusion has a 2.5% to be given among all the people who reached those ranks. And this is a bonus you'll get every 4 weeks. I'm pretty sure you'll wish all of the teams in your country grow. This is a bonus of cooperation and mutual help. We all get a benefit from this bonus in our country. Isn't this awesome? And let me tell you that we're only in the 5th or 15th steps. Now, what would happen if with time you continue growing and developing your business partners? They would also want to become Leader X Pro 3, and imagine 2 of them already got it. In this drawing, 2 are Leader X Pro 3 and 2 of them are still Team Builder Pro 2. What rank have you gotten now? That's right, Premier Leader Pro 3. Now your income is a bit more than $3,000 each month, and besides that, the country leadership bonus doubles. And lastly, following this example, imagine that you have already become professional in this business and you have a team where there are 4 premier leaders. Then you definitely have reached the diamond rank. The average income in this rank is about $14,000 a month, and they don't get the 2.5% of the country sales, but the 1% of the Fusion sales worldwide. Besides that, you would be getting now the car bonus, so you can start going from one place to another in a very comfortable way. Can you see it now? It is really shocking what one can get if you really become professional and go big in this business. To start, you can use 10 or 15 hours per week teaching and educating other business partners to reach their financial freedom. Tell your new prospects that you know people, real people that are team builders, Leader X, Premier Leaders, or even Diamonds. Tell them about their stories and use the file you have with evidence so they can see their faces. And, well, this is Fusion. Now, tell me, what do you think is the most interesting thing? Just consuming the drinks, or earning money from direct sales, or going big in this business to get that diamond? Let your new partner decide without any pressure. To close this, follow the guidelines of the sponsoring process training in this same website. Down below, You can see the projected amounts of initial purchase so your new business partner can start his or her business here at Fusion. Very well, this was the one-on-one meeting. Remember, we should just do 3 things: forms, stories, and tasting our products. And the presentation has 4 different parts: breaking the ice, talk about the company, talk about our products, and talk about going big in this business. That's it. We hope this video has been of great help for you. Watch it again as many times as you wish. Take notes, but above all, make a presentation today and practice and practice and practice. Remember that only experience will allow you to manage the tools properly and presenting the business as it is, the best opportunity in the whole world. You can do it.